CaptainPilot Aviation English Instructor. Enhance your aviation English with simulated scenarios. What is simulated scenarios? Simulated scenarios are designed to mimic real-world aviation communication situations encountered by pilots and air traffic controllers. These scenarios provide users with the opportunity to practice and improve their communication skills by providing context-specific and realistic exercises. Scenarios can cover routine and non-routine situations, emergencies and unexpected events, and provide users with the opportunity to effectively practice standard expressions and everyday English. Simulated scenarios, real-world communication scenarios to enhance practical skills. Simulated scenarios are simulations designed to improve real-world communication skills of pilots and air traffic controllers. Now, let's examine a scenario where an engine failure occurs during takeoff.
The Simulated Scenarios feature of the CaptainPilot AI Instructor provides aviation professionals with interactive, real-world communication exercises to enhance their practical skills. Here's an explanation and an interactive example. Explanation. Simulated scenarios are designed to mimic real-world aviation communication situations that pilots and air traffic controllers encounter. These scenarios help users practice and improve their communication skills by providing realistic and context-specific exercises. The scenarios can cover routine and non-routine situations, emergencies, and unexpected events, enabling users to apply standard phraseology and plain English effectively. Interactive example, scenario, engine failure during takeoff. Objective, practice handling an engine failure during takeoff and communicating effectively with ATC. 1. Setup, pilot role. You are the pilot of Flight AB123, a commercial airliner taking off from Airport X. ATC role. An air traffic controller is managing the takeoff sequence at Airport X. 2. Initial communication. ATC, Flight AB123, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Pilot, cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Flight AB123. 3. Event trigger. Shortly after takeoff, you experience an engine failure. 4. Emergency communication. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Flight AB123. We have an engine failure, requesting immediate return to Airport X. 5. ATC response. ATC, Flight AB123, Roger Mayday. Turn right heading 090, climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors for runway 27. 6. Pilot action and response. Turning right heading 090, climbing to 3,000 feet, Flight AB123. 7. Follow-up communication. ATC, Flight AB123, cleared to land runway 27, emergency services on standby. Cleared to land runway 27, Flight AB123. 8. Landing. The pilot successfully lands the aircraft, and emergency services respond as needed. Key points for practice. Use of standard phraseology for clear and concise communication. Effective use of plain English to convey the emergency situation. Prompt and accurate responses to ATC instructions. Managing stress and maintaining composure during the emergency. Benefits of simulated scenarios. Realism. Scenarios closely replicate real-world conditions and communication challenges. Practice. Users gain hands-on experience in managing both routine and emergency situations. Feedback. Immediate feedback on communication effectiveness, helping users improve their skills. Confidence. Builds confidence in handling complex and stressful situations through repeated practice. By engaging in these simulated scenarios, aviation professionals can enhance their communication proficiency, ensuring they are well prepared for real-life operations.
Simulated scenarios immerse you in real-world communication situations, sharpening your practical skills and preparing you for any challenge in the aviation environment. Now let's examine a scenario where you encounter severe turbulence during flight and must make an emergency landing.
Simulated scenarios, real-world communication scenarios to enhance practical skills. The Simulated Scenarios feature in CaptainPilot AI Instructor provides aviation professionals with interactive practice through realistic communication scenarios. These scenarios are designed to replicate real-life situations that pilots and air traffic controllers may encounter, helping them enhance their practical communication skills in a controlled environment. Let's explore how this feature works with an interactive example. Interactive example, simulated scenario. Scenario, emergency descent. Context. You are the pilot of Flight ABC 123 en route from New York to Los Angeles. During the flight, you encounter severe turbulence and need to perform an emergency descent. Instructions. Respond to the air traffic control ATC communications as you would in a real-life situation. Use both ICAO standard phraseology and plain English where appropriate. ABC 123, this is New York Center. We have reports of severe turbulence at your current altitude. Can you confirm your status? Respond using iStandarsology. New York Center, ABC 123. We are experiencing severe turbulence at FL 360. Requesting emergency descent. ABC 123, Roger. Descend immediately to FL 240. Report reaching FL 240. Pilot, confirm the descent and report upon reaching the assigned altitude. Descending to FL 240, ABC 123. After descending to FL 240 New York Center, ABC 123, we have reached FL 240. ABC 123, maintain FL 240 and advise if further assistance is needed. Maintaining FL 240, will advise if further assistance is needed, ABC 123. # key elements of the simulated scenario. 1. Realistic communication. The scenario mimics the type of communication that occurs between pilots and ATC during an emergency descent. 2. Use of ICAO standard phraseology. The pilot's responses demonstrate the correct use of standard phraseology, essential for clear and concise communication. 3. Adaptability to plain English. The pilot may need to switch to plain English if the situation requires more detailed explanations or if standard phraseology is insufficient. 4. Feedback and assessment. After completing the scenario, the CaptainPilot AI instructor provides feedback on pronunciation, accuracy of phraseology, and overall communication effectiveness. Benefits of simulated scenarios. Enhanced practical skills. By practicing in simulated environments, users improve their ability to handle real-world situations. Improved fluency and pronunciation. Real-time feedback helps users refine their language skills. Familiarity with emergency procedures. Regular practice ensures that users are well prepared for unexpected events. Increased confidence. Engaging with realistic scenarios boosts confidence in communication abilities. Additional practice. To further enhance your skills, you can access more simulated scenarios in the CaptainPilot AI Instructor platform, covering various situations such as routine flight operations, weather diversions, and equipment failures. Each scenario is tailored to provide comprehensive training aligned with ICAO standards and best practices in aviation communication. By regularly practicing these simulated scenarios, aviation professionals can ensure they are well equipped to handle both routine and emergency communications effectively.
Key points for practice. Use of standard phrases for clear and concise communication. Effective use of everyday English to communicate an emergency. Respond quickly and accurately to ATC instructions. Manage stress and maintain composure during an emergency. Benefits of simulated scenarios. Realism. Scenarios closely mimic real-world conditions and communication challenges. Practical. Users gain hands-on experience in handling both routine and emergency situations. Feedback. helps users improve their skills by receiving immediate feedback on communication effectiveness. Confidence builds confidence in handling complex and stressful situations through repeated practice. By participating in these simulated scenarios, aviation professionals can increase their communication proficiency and be better prepared for real-life operations. Improve your communication skills with CaptainPilot Artificial Intelligence AI Instructor. Contact us for more information.